fueling your talents with your passion. Talent isn't enough. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care what skills you have. It doesn't matter how naturally you perform certain tasks. Talent isn't enough. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, you're going through the motions. If you're not passionate about your job, your skills aren't being tested and challenged. If you're not passionate, then your talents don't have the fuel they need for you to do the best, to be the best. I know a lot of talented people who don't use their talents, or simply get by on them. They're talented writers, who don't want to write for legal publications, because who has the time? They're talented speakers who don't want to market themselves. My boys are gifted student musicians. They practice a lot because they love music. They have friends who are also gifted, but skate by on their talents. They could be so much more, but they choose not to be. Talent may get you across the finish line, but it won't get you across it first. You have to want to finish first. You have to have the drive to do so. Without the passion, you'll never appreciate how far or deep your talents go because you'll only be working with what you need to do the job at hand and little if nothing more. Talent plus passion is the key. Passion directs your talent. Think of your talent as the automobile and your passions as the driver. Talent will get you to the destination, but it needs passion to direct it. What you find exciting, what drives you, what gets you out of bed in the morning, what you dream of, what you read and talk about your passions, these will focus you on what goals to pursue and will fuel your talents. Your talents may have varied applicability, and your passions can find their right application for you. What you love will direct how you use your talents. What gets you excited will drive your passions to pursue what excites you. Passion is the reason you love to do X. Let that passion instruct you on how to apply your talents to X. You've already studied where your talents and passions intersect. Let your passions make the most of those intersection points and find new and novel ways to make the most of your talents. Passion motivates you to use your talents. Let's revisit the motivational speakers. What they have to say sometimes will resonate with you and sometimes it won't. Their inspirational sayings and anecdotes may be exactly what you need one day and not the next. They're not you. They don't know your talents and passions. It's like drinking water but never having it quench your thirst. Your passions provide a fountain that will never run out, and will always, if you allow them, wake you up early, keep you up late, skip television and avoid other diversions and distractions that prevent you from using their talents to their fullest. Passion keeps you from staring at your watch, makes mornings and afternoons disappear without notice, helps you focus and keeps you going when others have called it a day. Your passions compel you to get up and move toward your goals. They are drawn to your talents because they see them as a conduit to those goals. If you let them, they will utilize your talents in ways you never believed or anticipated. A motivational speaker can never do this. Only your passions can. Passion informs you on how to leverage your talents. They say imagination is the mother of invention, but passion is what drives your imagination to envision old and new ways to leverage your talents. When you want something, really want something, your passion for it is machinating every which way to get it. You're not coloring within the lines anymore. You're out of the box, reflecting on anything and everything you can do to achieve your goal. Your passion to secure X, achieve Y or accomplish Z opens up your mind's horizon to apply your talents to get what you want. Passion drives us to satisfy it and in so doing opens our eyes to new avenues and possibilities on how our talents can be applied, grown, expanded and recruited to serve it. Passion focuses us on the end game, because it wants to win. Passion serves as a foil to our fear, hesitancy and laziness. At the start of each day there is a struggle between our passions and the status quo. A struggle between what we want and what we're satisfied with. If you allow your passions to leverage your talents, most days your passions are going to have the upper hand and dictate to you how the day will go. And when it does, when the sun wanes and you're back in bed, with your arm under your pillow, you'll say to yourself, "This was a great day." Talent without passion is dead. You can have all the talent in the world, but without passion fueling it, directing it, driving it and maximizing it, your talent is on life support. You have it, but you don't quite know what to do with it, you don't feel compelled to use it or develop it, and it atrophies. You may have talent to play the saxophone, but if you're not passionate about playing it, you'll never practice and never realize how good you could become. Remember that there's often overlap between our talents and passions, so focus on that, and use your passions to invigorate and drive your talents. You have to want to use your talents to accomplish a goal. Without that desire, your talents will be underutilized, if utilized at all. Search out others who are like-minded. Not only will your passions fuel your talents, others with similar passions will do so too. If you love a burgeoning area of the law, there is no doubt there's already an organization that caters to attorneys who love it. Join the organization, volunteer, get involved and get to know others with similar passions. They love this area of the law. You love it. You have something in common to talk about. You can learn from them more about the area and how to flourish as an attorney handling matters in the area. Folks who love the same thing love being together to talk about that thing. There was a fiction phase of my life where I wrote short stories. Since I didn't have a fiction writing background, I joined a weekly class at my local community college. I quickly made friends and we talked about writing a lot. How to brainstorm, how to deal with writer's block, how to outline a story and to whom to pitch it. I've also been involved with practice committees and various bar associations I've belonged to, including DRI, where I've socialized and become friends with others in my practice area, and have learned a lot, not only substantively, but about how to make the most of my practice in that area. Working alongside like-minded individuals creates an environment where everyone's motivations work off of each other and creates more motivation both for the group and for the individuals who comprise it. Find a community of others like you. If you work out, you may belong to a class where everyone encourages and pushes one another. If you enjoy reading, you may belong to a book club where everyone discusses the latest novel or non-fiction book by so-and-so. For your career, find a local community of folks who share similar career plans and goals and meet with them face-to-face on a monthly basis to discuss plans, pursuits, ideas and goals so you can expand your frame of reference of what you should be doing to achieve your dreams and have accountability partners who help you stay on task and whom you help to stay on task. Like-minded people can help one another see new opportunities, maximize them and encourage each other. Yes, we lawyers are competitive by nature, and it may seem counterintuitive to seek out a community of potential competitors for new business, but when pursuing goals, there is a lot to learn from others' successes and failures in pursuing the same or similar dreams.